Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about how you can start mining Dogecoin or any number of cryptocurrencies using a cheap $40 to $50 desktop computer today in 2024. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I do want to start off by asking you to stick around through the entire video so that you don't miss out on any of the great tips and tricks that I have to help you earn more cryptocurrency here mining with regular Windows computers. So with that being said, before we dive into the video, I always like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just taking a quick look at what's going on in the markets as a point of reference if you happen to be watching this video in the future. So if you aren't interested in this portion of the video, please feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the content then. But overall, as you can see, it is a really good day in crypto. Overall, the market cap is at 3.3 trillion, up 1.89% over the last 24 hours. Of course, leading that charge is Bitcoin, getting very close to that $100,000 level. We are only about $900 away, $900. So very, very nice to see that. And of course, somewhat following suit are coins like Solana, Binance, XRP, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, all of these really popular coins, some of them meme coins, some of them not. And with prices going up, I continue to see people having interest in learning how they can earn these coins, whether it be from faucets, cloud mining, or at-home mining, which is what we're going to talk about today. So, what can you do to actually start mining these coins? You may look at something like XRP or Solana or Dogecoin and say, you can't really mine these. Maybe some of them are mineable, but you have to have really expensive hardware. You have to have, a lot of power and a space to run them. And while that is true, there are ways around that. And today we are taking a look just overall at Unminable and how you can use this to mine on cheaper, lower-end computers and earn cryptocurrency. So if you're not familiar with Unminable, I have several tutorials on how to mine different coins here on the site. But as you can see, there are 96 different coins to choose from. I'll slowly scroll through these as I'm talking, but of them, Bonk, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, coins like that are really popular and now mineable. The way this works is you actually choose an algorithm that is profitable for your specific setup. So that could be a CPU mining algorithm, it could be a GPU mining algorithm, and they have several algorithms that support many older systems, so you don't have to have the latest 4090 graphics card or the latest new really good Ryzen chip or Intel based chip, anything like that. You can run this on an older 4th, 5th, 6th generation Intel and still earn cryptocurrency. Now you may be thinking, is it profitable? And that can depend. Really, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is a profitable path, but if we look on eBay here, I went ahead and just searched cheap Dell Optiplex. And there are a ton of different options, but as you scroll down through here, you can see there are some out here. Like here's a 6th generation i3. It's a quad core with 4 gigs of RAM for $35. And this is just on eBay. So I would also recommend checking your local area on things like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, where you may be able to just drive and pick it up instead of paying another $15 to $20 in shipping. But you can see that there are a ton of different computers out here for $40 to $50 that you can purchase and start mining on. Now, a lot of these are going to be CPU mining only, unless you happen to find one that has a GPU, or if you happen to have a GPU already and could get a riser card, because most of these won't fit normal GPUs, you could start mining very quickly with it. What's really nice about these is a lot of them come with hard drives in them. Some of them may not, and what you could do in that case is get just a small 16 or 32 gig flash drive and boot Hive OS and mine through that Linux-based operating system. So really what you could expect is anywhere from $40 to $60 have a working rig that you could use for mining. Now, going back to is this profitable or not, it's really going to depend on your approach to crypto. Chances are that setting up a computer like this is not going to earn you a profit right away. The profit's going to come from the coins that you mine as the prices go up. So while you may be able to set this up and start earning a few Dogecoin a day, for example, you may end up being close to breaking even, or maybe even paying a little bit more in the power usage that this computer would use. But if over time you build up a couple thousand Dogecoin, you could really see some really good returns if Dogecoin goes from about 40 cents right now to say 60 cents, where its all-time high was a few years ago. That's a very good return, almost doubling what you're already holding. And I know a lot of people out here think that Dogecoin is going to go much higher than that. Now, of course, staying away from price predictions, as long as the coins are going up, you will start to see your earnings go up as well. And that's all just through a cheap system. Now, you may be thinking, well, I already have a computer. Can I just do this without going out and purchasing one? The answer is absolutely. So coming back over to Unminable here, you can see that they've got a ton of different algorithms that you can choose from. What I would recommend, go over to WhatToMine.com. It's a site that allows you to enter in the hardware that you specifically have, and it basically tells you what is best for your computer. So if you come and select Get Started with our wizard, it'll take you through the options. If we look at CPU, there's really only two options here, RandomX and Ghostwriter. Either one of these is great. Again, I would recommend, checking your system to see, one may work better for an older chip or a newer chip. Everybody's computer is going to be a little different, so that's why I never like to be very definitive on the algorithms that you should be using. But if we go back real quick and choose GPU, you can see they've got a much bigger selection of algorithms. So it's a great site that really lets you customize the mining that you are doing and earn as much crypto as possible. Now, on the topic of earning as much as possible, I do want to just quickly mention that I do have a link to Unminable down below in the description, that if you use that link, it will actually reduce your fee by 25%. So here on Unminable, let's say you're mining Dogecoin. For every 100 Dogecoin that you mine, you will pay 1 coin in fees to the site. By using that link, you will reduce it down to 0.75%, meaning you get to keep an additional 0.25 of every 100 coins that you mine to save in your balance, meaning you'll be earning more. So I always like to recommend that. If you don't happen to click the link and go through the process anyways, there is a referral code section where, if you do want to use that, my code is Bitcoin-tips, capital B, capital T. So make sure you use that to pay that lower fee. So with that being said, I do hope you found this video informative and useful. If you do have any questions about Unminable or run into any issues setting it up, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Always happy to help troubleshoot and get you up and running. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have several videos on the channel about Unminable, setting it up and getting paid out in several different coins. So be sure to check those out as well. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to Bitcoin Tips to stay up to date on all things cryptocurrency. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video.